Go.
Good day, my dear viewers. My name is Mr. Okafor. I'm Akimos JS3 Mathematics instructor. Today, we are going to consider a very important and interesting topic, termed algebraic expression. First of all, we'll ask ourselves a question before we go into solving or discussing the subtopics here. What is algebraic expression? Algebraic expression is formed when two or more algebraic terms are connected by basic arithmetic operation such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The example of algebraic expression, we have 3xy plus 7ab, or you may have 42ab times 3aw. This is an example of algebraic expression. Then let's go into what we have today. The first subtopic is addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. We'll ask ourselves a question: what is addition? What is subtraction? Addition is the sum of numbers, while subtraction is the difference of numbers. Example 1. Example 1, we have 6x plus 3z minus 2y minus 5x plus 3z minus y. What do we do now? The first thing is to rearrange it, or we collect the like terms. Let's rearrange. First, 6x, this minus here belongs to this 5x, so we have 5x plus 3z. This plus here belongs to this 3z plus 3z. This minus belongs to 2y minus 2y minus y. Then let's add and subtract.
Pause.
We are going to rearrange this and collect like terms. What I mean by the word like term is we are going to group it based on the alphabet, or let me explain more deeper. If it's orange, orange will go to orange, apple will go to apple, and maybe this beans will go to beans. Let's subtract now. 6x minus x, 5x, will give us x. You may ask how? It may be 1x. No. 6 apple minus 5 apple will give us an apple. That's why it's x. Plus 3z plus 3z will give us 6z plus 6z. Then here we have issue a bit. Sorry. 6z. Here we have a bit of issue or little problem. You have minus 2y minus y. Let me explain. When you owe somebody 2 apples and owe another person 1 apple, how many apples do we owe altogether? You owe 3 apples. So this is the answer for example 1. Then let's try example 2. I can clean it. Example 2. Example 2, 6p minus 2e plus 4x minus 2p plus 5e plus 3s. We have example like this. First thing to do is to collect like terms based on their alphabet. Okay, let's group now. 6p minus 2p. This minus we belong to this 2p. Minus 2p minus 2e plus 5e plus 4x and plus 3x. Let's subtract and add. 6p minus 2p give us 4p. Minus 2e plus 5e. You owe somebody 2 oranges and you have 5 oranges. When you pay that person 2, you have a balance of plus 3 oranges. That's 3e. That's 3e. Plus, then you bring back plus 4x plus 3x. That's 6p minus 2e plus 4x minus 2p plus 5e plus 3x. Please note, during our JS1, JS2 works, we used to hear what we call minus times minus equals to plus, plus times minus equals to minus, minus times plus equals to minus, and plus times plus equals to plus. With the edge of this will help us to solve this arithmetic simple as A, B, C. So let's stop now. Please, let's stop. We collect items, we group them according to their maybe father's house, as the case may be, or according to the fruits. This one may represent apple, mango, orange, and this one may represent pear. Let's group it according to their representation. 6p minus 2p, because this minus here belongs to this p, then minus 2e plus 5e plus 4x plus 3x. Good, let's subtract. 6p minus 2p give me 4p. Then minus 2e plus 5e. According to what I have explained before, minus plus is always minus. But because of this one has the biggest number, the answer will be plus. So when you owe somebody 2 apples and you have 5, you say, when you pay the person back the 2 you owe the person, you still have plus 3 apples. They will write plus 3e. Then you bring down 4x plus 3x. That is the final answer. Then let's go to the step 2. Step 2. Subtopic 2 says multiplication and division of algebraic expression. We'll ask ourselves a simple question there. What do you understand by the word multiplication and division? We all know that from our JS1, even in our primary schools, we used to say multiplication is a product of number and division is the sharing or grouping or is the act of separating numbers. Good. Note, before you solve multiplication of algebraic expression, any alphabet can multiply themselves. Any alphabet can multiply themselves, while in division, only alphabets that are similar that can divide themselves. Good, let's go. Example 2. Sorry, example 1. Number 1, 48 x squared y all over 12 xy. First thing to do, we expand this to get what we want. 48 times x times y all over 12 times x times y. We cancel y. S cancel s. 2 can go here, give us 6. 2 can go here, give us 2. 2 can go here, give us 4. 2 can go here, give us 3. 2 can go here, give us 1. 2 go here, give us 2. 3 can divide itself to give us 1. 3 divide here to give us 4. So the answer will be 4x. That is the answer. Let's go to example 2. Example 2. Example 2, have 2x bracket 8y minus 5y, close the bracket, divided by 6 plus 1 over 4 of 12xy minus 4xy. This kind of problem we require what we call board mass. Require what we call board mass. B stand for bracket, O stand for of, D stand for division, M stand for multiplication, A stand for addition, and X stand for subtraction. Then, first of all, we started with B, so we have to settle the bracket first. Then we have 2x bracket 8 minus 5 will give me 3y. Then we multiply. 2 times 3 will give me 6. X times y give me xy. Divided by 6 plus 1 over 4 of 12xy minus 4xy. Next we are going to check is off. So we have off here. I have 6x y minus 6 plus 1 over 4. Off will turn to times 12xy minus 4xy. 4 divided itself to give me 1. 4 divided here to give me 3. Good. Give me 3. So I have 6xy minus 6 plus 3xy minus 4xy. Sorry, division. Then we divide. Next thing is division. We divide. 6xy divided by 6 plus 3xy minus 4xy. Cancel this, cancel this. Answer remains xy. Then we are going to add. Next thing is addition. Xy plus 3xy will give us 4xy. Y. And egg plus 3x will give me 4x. We have 4xy minus 4xy. The answer will be 0. That one is settled. Let's go to the next subtopic. Binomial factorization. Binomial factorization. What do you understand by the word binomial factorization? Factorizing, grouping in twos. Change it to be only in 2 groups. Example. I have example 1. mx minus nx. We have something like this. They ask you to group it. What will you do? Is to pick out the common term. You see that x is common in this. Call here group A, group B. S is common in group A. S is common in group B. You bring it out. Will serve as 1x. Then you put your bracket. M minus n will be inside the bracket because they are not common. Good. Example 2. Example 2, you have 15xy z minus 9x squared y. What do we do here? We need to find the factors of 15 or 9 and 9, or we look for a number that can divide 15 and 9. You see that 3 can divide 15 and also divide 9. So 3 times 5 will give us 15 times x times y times z minus 3 times 3 to give us 9 times x because it's squared times y. Then we figure out the items that are common or similar to both sides. 3 is common. You bring out 3. X is common. You bring out x. Y is common. You bring out y. Then you put your bracket. This 5z is not common to you. Put inside the bracket 5z minus, bring back the sign, 3x. That's the final answer. The next topic, subtopic, factorized by grouping. Factorized by grouping. We are going to group according to their father's house. The ones that are common to each other, we group it together. The ones that are not common to each other, they will stay on their own. Example 1. I have am plus bn plus bm plus an. See, A is common here, A is common here, B is common here, B is common here. So I will use that one. A plus n, an plus an plus bm plus bn. Bracket this and bracket this. Look at the common term here. You see that A is common, you bring it out. Yeah. B is common, you bring it out. An divided by A will give you n plus an divided by A will give you n. Put it in brackets. A will be outside, bring down the A, plus B will be outside. Bm divided by B will give you m, plus Bn divided by B will give you n. So these two brackets must be the same. Then we bring it out. A plus B bracket m plus n. That's the final answer. We have factorized by grouping. Okay. Example 2. Example 2. 4mx minus 15nt minus 6mt plus 10nx. We're going to group. Watch. M is common here. M is common here. I'll check. 2 can also divide 4. 2 can divide 6. So I will group them. Have 4mx minus 6mt, bracket it. 10 can n is common here. N is common here. 5 can divide 15. 5 can divide 10. Then we have plus 10nx minus 15nt. Close the brackets. Close the bracket. Then we bring out the common term. What is common here? M is common. 2 can divide 4. 2 can divide 6. So 2 is also common. 4 divided by 2 give me 2. M divided by M is 0. We bring down x. Minus 6 divided by 2 give me 3. M divided by M is 0. We bring down t. That one is over. Plus n is common here. 5 can divide 10. 5 can divide 15. So 5 is also common. 10 divided by 5 is 2. N cancel n is 0. You bring down x. Minus 15 divided by 5 is 3. N cancel n is 0. You bring down t. So let's go. We see this bracket and this bracket is the same. Next thing to do is to bring out, put it in a bracket. 2m bracket plus 5n bracket open 2x minus 3t. That's the final answer. Let's go to the next topic. Algebraic expression with fraction. First of all, let's go back to the memory lane. What do you understand by the word fraction? We used to say fraction is a part of a whole number. But to me, fraction is a number that has both numerator and denominator. So we are going to consider algebraic expression with fraction. Let's start. Example 1. 2x all over 9 plus 3x all over 4. What do we do now? We look for the LCM of the denominator. You can do 9 times 4 to give you 36, or you go to a normal way of finding LCM. 4 here, 9 here. 2 can go to give me 2. You bring down 9 because 2 cannot divide 9. 2 can go to give you 1. 2 cannot divide 9. Bring down 9. 3 can go to give you 1. Sorry, to give you 3. 3 can go to give you 1. So we multiply 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 will give you 36. Then this is our LCM. This our LCM will serve as the new denominator. Then you use the old denominator to divide the new denominator. Let's start. 36 divided by 9 will give me 4 times the numerator plus 36 divided by 4 will give me 9 times the numerator. 4 times 2 will give me 8x plus 9 times 3 will give me 27x all over 36. Then I'll add 8 plus 27x will give me 33x over 36. That's the final answer. Example 2. Example 2. 3a minus 2 all over 3 plus a plus 3 all over 4. I'm going to find the LCM of the denominator. LCM of the denominator simple as 3 times 4, which will give me 12. So LCM is equals to 12. Then our LCM will turn out to be our new denominator. We use the old denominator to divide the new denominator. They will have 12 divided by 3 will give me 4 times the numerator plus 12 divided by 4 will give me 3 times the numerator. Let's multiply. 3 times 4 will give me 12a minus 4 times 2 will give me 8. Excuse me. Plus 3 times A will give me 3A. Plus 3 times 3 will give me 9. All over the denominator. Good. Let's continue. The next thing we are going to do here is to rearrange according to their alphabet. Let's rearrange. 12A. This clause here belongs to this 3A. Plus 3A minus 8 plus 9 all over 12. 12A plus 3A will give me 15A minus 8 plus 9. Good. You owe 8 mangoes and you have 9 mangoes. When you pay that person that 8, you have only 1. So it will be plus 1 all over the denominator. This is the final answer. Let's go on. The last topic, but not the least, but very, very important. Very, very important. Algebraic expression, expand algebraic expression, or you say expansion of algebraic expression. Let's go. Example 1. Example 1. 2y plus 5, open bracket and close. Open another bracket, 2y plus 3. Let's start. Call this man group A, call this man group B, call this group C. What we are going to do now is we are going to use group A to multiply group C. We also use group B to multiply group C also. Let's start. 2y bracket 2y plus 3 bracket close plus 5 bracket 2y plus 3. Let's expand. 2 times 2 is 4. Y times y is y squared. Plus 2 times 3 is 6. Bring back y, 6y. Plus 5 times 2 is 10. Bring back y. Plus 5 times 3 is 15. Then we add the one that have the same alphabet. 4y squared plus 6y plus 10y will give us 16y plus 5 plus 15. That's the final answer. We have expand. We have expand is the final answer. Example 2. Example 2. Please, this is very, very important. It's always there in our external exam. 4a minus b, open and close bracket, open another bracket, 3c minus 2d, open and close another bracket. Then call here group A, call here B, and call this group C. Use A to multiply C, use B to multiply C also. Then have 4a bracket 3c minus 2d. Close the bracket. Minus b bracket 3c minus 2d. Close the bracket. Very good. Let's expand now. 4 times 3 will give me 12ac. Please try to arrange this according to the alphabetical order. Then 4 times 2, you put by your sign, minus 4 times 2 is 8, A, D. Minus B times 3, give me 3, B, C. Please note, minus times minus is plus. Then you put minus times minus here is plus. B times 2D will give me 2BD. As you can see, there is no one that are alike. We cannot add or subtract, so this is our final answer. Example 3. Example 3. 4A minus B, open and close bracket. Excuse me, sorry. 2x minus 5, open and close bracket. Open and bracket 2x plus 5. Good. Let's expand. A, B, and C. 2x bracket 2x plus 5. Close the bracket. Minus 5x bracket 2x plus 5. Close the bracket. 2 times 2 is 4x. 4x, 2 times 2 is 4. S times s is s squared. 2 times 5 is 10x. Put here plus. Minus 5 times 2 is 10x. Minus times plus is minus. 5 times 5 is 25. Note, any number that adds and subtracts itself is 0. Any number that adds and subtract itself is 0. They will have 4s squared minus 25. That's the final answer. Thank you for listening to me, my dear viewers.